Hello and welcome to another episode of First Strike with me, Striker HD, and in today's episode we are going to take a look at Planetary Annihilation by Uber Entertainment. Background behind the company: they're basically a few people. It's not a big development company, and they're formed of members who created the original Total Annihilation, of which this game is based on, but also the Supreme Commander series, which was always one of my favourite RTS series. I love that game. The scale of it, the look of it, and just the units you could build were incredible. So I was very happy to see they were making another game that included some of the elements of that, as you'll see in my video. And yes, the alpha was originally released in June of last year, followed by the beta in September, and they plan on releasing the final game in early 2014, which would be now, although it's still in beta, as you can see. So this is the latest version as of recording. And yeah, so I'll start you off by looking at the settings available. Now, as you'll notice, I do have it on the highest possible, so you'll get a good idea of what the game actually looks like aesthetics wise, and it's pretty. It has a unique style. It's not like the Supreme Commander look that they originally went for, which was like super realistic, which did look very good, but was also very taxing on the machines at the time when those games were released. Hardly anything could run it when a nuke went off. But yes, I shall show you that. So we got things like HDR, anti-aliasing. There's one option, but it's probably, in my opinion, the best option, so that's fine. It's running in native resolution. There's no resolution options specifically. It's more you can go above what your native resolution is or below. I'm going to leave it at my native, which is 1440p. But sadly, you'll be seeing this at 1080. But even so that's something they can definitely improve, as well as textures, headlights. We got loads of options, or 3 options for headlights. Shadows, HDR. So overall, it's okay, but not brilliant. With audio, you can, luckily and much appreciated, that you can change each one individually, which is always fantastic. And then you've got the camera, which is also good. You can get rid of all the or if it's too fast for you or whatever. You can rebind your keys. Then you've got loads of options for the user interface, which is also nice as well. And then the server options, depending on where you live. And then a Twitch TV streaming option as well. So we'll get rid of that. Now, one of the unique things about this game is the fact that instead of being on a battlefield like most RTS games, so you've got literally a map, like in the majority of games, you're on planets, and those planets are in a solar system. So instead of a map, you're effectively fighting in a whole solar system, which is rather fantastic. So yeah, this is one I actually created myself, I believe, but we'll just go in and I'll show you how you create your own one. So as with all solar systems, you start off with a sun, and the sun is in the middle. Now these are the templates for the various planets. They're kind of like the default. So you got a lava template, and then an earth one if you want a more standard one, but also desert, ice, tropical, metal, and a moon. So we'll go for a semi-realistic one. So all we're going to do is plop down an earth and put it there, and then as you'll notice now, it's just a blue blob, but up here you can actually edit the planet and change its radius and water height and all sorts of things. So for example, if I change the radius, obviously it's going to get bigger. The height range I'll put up, the biome scale I'll put up, and the water height I'll leave at that for now. And then you click preview, it does some crazy stuff, and then a few seconds later, boom, there's your modified planet Earth. As you can see, they're cartoon trees, because it has a very unique kind of cell shaded ish, semi-realistic kind of look. You'll see when I get into the gameplay. Yeah, you can see the planets are highly detailed. And you can then fiddle with these. So if I put water height all the way down and then preview it again, luckily it doesn't take long to preview them. Again, optimization was quite a big thing with this game, which they've improved a lot on, and they will continue to. I can't remember if I'm actually running this off my SSD or not. I believe I am. So load times might be a bit faster than if you're not. So there we go. I reduced the water height, which of course made everything a lot drier and harsher. And there's barely any water. There's just a few lakes. But I mean, that's pretty cool. That's better than a map editor in a lot of ways, because you can literally make a whole planet which is effectively one map, but at the same time almost half a map, because then if I go back out, we can then put, because I mean, what does the Earth have? It has a moon. So we'll put a moon orbiting the Earth. You can then edit that as well, so we can make it a massive moon if we want. Big as the Earth, in fact. We'll do that. And then let's get a lava planet, because they're pretty cool to look at, and we actually want that orbiting the sun. So put that there. And then a tropical one out here. And then you can add as many as you want, whenever you want. I have a desert one orbiting Earth, because why not? Then you can even go on simulate, and it will just show you the orbits of all of them. And you can imagine how crazy you can go with all sorts of different planets, and you can even make your own planets. There's actually one I made, apparently. But yeah, so that's effectively the map editor. And it's very unique, and I enjoy it a lot. It gives you loads of options. And like I say, most games you have a map, a flat map, not whole planets and solar systems to mess with. So, go through the features that are actually in the beta at the moment. You've got you versus AI, free for all, online, team armies. So obviously, I believe, I can't remember the total number of armies that can actually be in one game. But it's quite a few from what I remember. It might just be 2v2, but I'm not sure. But anyway, for today, we're going to do you versus AI. I'm going to add a couple more armies in. I'm actually going to do 3. And then here you get to choose your starting system. So we'll do the one we did, which was that one, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I actually didn't save it. Anyway, we'll go with a default one. It tells you the scale of the planets. That's obviously a lava one, which looks pretty cool. So it'd be good to show you that. Yeah, let's go with that for now. It's a bit unusual seeing the lava planet, so we'll do that. And all you do, publish game. Comes up with the armies. I'm going to join in there. Now, for the purpose of this, I'm actually going to give the AI economy. There's no difficulty options at the moment, unfortunately, which is terrible for me if you are actually terrible at the game, like me. So I'm just going to raise my economy rate, which is kind of a makeshift way of improving my chances of winning. I see. So there's only 2 planets. That's kind of like an Earth one. And now, this is our wonderful lava planet, as you see. Well modelled. It's got varying heights and mountains and crevices and all sorts of things. So then you choose a starting position within one of these green circles. So we're just going to go for this one. And then you start Annihilation. And then you might recognise this if you've played Supreme Commander at all. It is a Supreme Commander. So basic premises. This is quite nice as well, by the way. You get all your things you can build split up into sections. So you obviously want to start with the economy. You got metal extraction. There's only 2 resources in the game. You got metal and energy. So we're going to get the metal there, and then we'll just go plonk down a couple of energy things. And then up the top here, you can see them. So that's energy. It's currently on plus 1,500, which will go down straight away. And then once we get these metal extractors up and running, that'll go up as you just saw. So that's plus 51, and then that'll vary depending on your production and things like that. You've also got metal storage. Energy storage, pretty self-explanatory, just allows you to have more in total. And as you can see, aesthetics wise, it's a very pretty game. And as I said, you can tell they didn't go for the uber realistic approach. However, I mean, you could have tens and tens, dozens of planets if you really wanted. And I'm lost, so I'm going to press C. Did that do what I wanted it to? I believe that selects the commander. I can't actually remember how to get back to him, but anyway, there he is. So yeah, and then what we're going to do is build a air factory, because the scouts in the air factory are very, very fast, so we'll get one of them going out quickly. And while he's doing that, I'll show you some of the other things you build. So you've got a naval factory even. So the air factory, the vehicle factory, and the naval factory are all things you'll recognise from Supreme Commander. They all produce the basic unit types as well as the more advanced ones. But in this, they also have the bot factory, which literally produces a load of mech-like units, which can also be upgraded and things. And then once you've built one of these, you can obviously produce the fabrication aircraft, which are basically the builders, the engineers, whatever you want to call them. And then you've got your basic Firefly, which is the scout, as well as anti-air and anti-land, so bombers and fighters. And these are the basic units. But once I get out the fabrication aircraft from this one, I can then build an advanced air factory, which will allow even cooler units. And then you can go, I don't even know what the third stage is called, but it's like, again, like Supreme Commander, you go up in stages. But sadly, as far as I know, there's no experimental units in this, which is very upsetting. But yeah, so that's basically how you get your upgrades and things. And he is like a paper airplane, and that's cool. So what we're going to do with him is do a patrol route, and it's going to go over here and just send him all the way around the planet, see if he can find anything, and all the way back. And yeah, I think it's actually a glider. I don't know how that really works, but see if he scouts anything. It is a bit strange there's no mini map. However, the planet, well, the map is round, so also that's a bit strange in the first place, but rather cool. Some of the other unique things about this game, because there are many, especially for an RTS, are that there are loads of because obviously you're in space and you're on a planet, you can actually get space units, which I don't know if I can do at the moment. But there's things like orbital satellites. You can even throw planets at other planets by literally putting thrusters on them and fire them towards an enemy planet, which is great. As well as the usual nukes and all sorts, which even I haven't been able to explore all of, because as you can see, I'm not the greatest at this game. Well, I'm not the greatest at any RTSs, I just enjoy playing. So let's get some more energy. I press shift to do that, so he's not going to do it. Probably want some missile defense turrets as well. In fact, these are fabrication ones. And I'll show you the advanced air factory once I've got some of these down. So just get a missile defense there, and there, just in case someone decides to come and be mean, because the AI are pretty ruthless. Just get these on a patrolling pattern around our base. Just like that, keep us safe. And where did our scouty scout go? Is he still going around, or did he die? Hello? Hello? Where'd he go? Well, anyway, MIA. And so let's go through some of the other things you can get. You can also get, for defense of your command, you get the missile defense system, torpedo launcher, and the anti-land laser tower. They're the factories I said about. And recon, this just got a teleport for now. This is basically literally the basics that you start out with. So let's build up our economy a bit more while we can. Why are you being mean? Stop. I press shift to move it. Great. Well, anyway. And then just get some more energy plants. Always doing more of them. And then we'll get these guys to make... what do I actually want? You can see they've got a lot more options. The commander's more of a... I'm not sure if you can upgrade it. I know you could in Supreme Commander, but I'm not sure how to do that in this. But anyway, I'll show you these. So for defense, we've got a few more. We've got an umbrella, which takes out orbital units. So if he had an orbital, I think you can get orbital missile strikes and things that float around and come above you and then do bad things. So you can use that. You've also got artillery, and then a very recognisable wall, which is from Supreme Commander. And bad things appear to be happening. Don't know what that was. So I just go plonk down artillery for the hell of it. Just get them to do that. Stop. Okay, that's probably just enemy scouts and things. Obviously, I'm not playing this game properly at the moment. I just want to show you guys some of the cool things you can do. So there's a radar. I'll plonk down a radar as well. I'll just put it there for the sake of it. And then the teleporter again, and an orbital deep space radar, which yeah, let's definitely get one of them. Because I'm not even sure how it works. I believe you sent it up and it does some crazy stuff. And yeah, while we're doing that as well, we'll get a bot factory. Because again, that's one of the new features compared to Supreme Commander. And he also sends out a load of jelly stuff, which I don't like as much as the cool kind of aesthetic they had going on with the Supreme Commander, when he was building, but it's different. And yeah, so you actually have the ability to build a unit that allows you to travel to different planets, so you could send your commander to that planet and then start harvesting things on there. Obviously, certain planets like metal planets have a lot of metal on. And they would be a strategic resource in terms of helping you win the game. Wow, he completed that quickly. So there, see, there's little bots, little bots, and obviously you can build loads of these because they're tiny and they're cheap. And we'll just send them out to go over there for no good reason. And we get the fabrication one. We'll get a couple of them. Get him to help out them. So yeah, nice spewing out stuff as well. I'm amazed we haven't been demolished by the enemy already. They're normally sent in a whole battalion of tanks to kill me by now. I'm not complaining. So yes, this is basically the beginning of it. And all I want to do is pretty much give you a basic overview of the features and kind of what to expect. If you zoom out, you can't see. They give, again, that Supreme Commander feel where you got all your units displayed with icons. So once you've got a massive army, and you can get massive armies, then you'll be able to see them more easily and command them. You see the cool little bots? You can zoom in a long way, which is always nice as well as zooming out all the way to here, which kind of gives you an idea of how big your solar system could be. The potential for this game is huge. Oh dear. Well, what was I saying? Bots, come and protect me, please. Please. I don't know, they're really not going to be able to deal with this. I think they're all anti-air as well, which is even better. They just get you to zigzag around here or something. Did you produce... Yes, you did. Get me a advanced bot factory. Give me that. Give me that now. Bad things are happening. Bot army to the rescue. Where are the missiles going? Bot army go. Help the bot. Where'd the bot go? I don't even know. I'm panicking. Oh wow. Oh wow. You see the stylized explosions, which again kind of cartoony, but pretty cool. I think our bots are dead. So So how do we combat this? We combat this with hundreds upon hundreds of bots. Quick, Commander, quick. Help them. Help them build. Build the bots. No. Yes, who's that? That's the turret. Oh, it's the artillery. The artillery's doing its job. Awesome. Look at that. You're gonna die, fool. Boom! Yeah, I knew it was a good idea putting that up. But anyway, look at that. That is incredible. How does it work? Sir. Was I supposed to put it in space? I have no idea. Anyway, I'm just going to get some of the advanced factories out so I can show you guys some of the cooler units. There you go. You get like spider bots. There you get more powerful units in general, which is lovely. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to give you a preview overview as this series is supposed to do. I can build up my little bot army here. Got quite good pathfinding. They've always been good at that Supreme Commander. They don't run through each other, StarCraft-esque. And I don't think I'm hating on StarCraft. I love StarCraft too. Oh no! Oh no! He's dead. Well, they don't know what's about to hit them because I got my uber bot army coming. Oh dear. Are you going to see anything? Are you going to see anything? It is difficult without a mini-map though, sadly. But I kind of get why they did it. You can tell by the amount he's spewing how quickly things are going. It's actually not very quickly at all, so you can go spew with him. Spew, spew! Did I thought... I swear I told them to go and do the advanced air factory, but anyway. Go and do that. And then do the advanced air factory. Seeing as you clearly didn't feel like it before. That's not one, is it? No. That would have been pretty awkward. Bot army. Form up. And then we'll go on a final charge with a load of units. Because why not? I don't actually know what that's doing. I don't know whether I was supposed to put it in space. Unless... I have no idea. Oh dear. Holy mojo, those missiles go crazy. Whee! Shoot it down. Go turret. Go turret. Go turret, yes. So OP. Like, take it, the artillery can't really take them out. Little bodies. Little bodies. What am I lacking? My production is going crazy slow. Which is never good. But anyway, because I'm terrible, I'm just going to send these guys out to show you a bit of the combat. It's like any other RTS. There's a lot more elements than a lot of RTSs. In terms of the different unit types and the fact you're on a round map, which plays in tactically. Let's just destroy this guy. He can't actually destroy it because they're fighters. Where are my bots? Where are they? They're supposed to be quick. Come on, come on, come on. I know you're not as quick as them, but advanced bot factory ready. Yes, chase him down. My fighters are just harassing him. Oh no! Well, that's not good. Who did that? I don't even know what just happened. They upset me. No, oh, what is it? No, it's the same thing. What? Ah, that. That's another fabrication bot. Ah, I don't know what's going on. I mean, as if I actually knew where the enemy was. Come on, bots, you're quicker than this. Oh, what's over here? You, come find out. What is it? What the hell is that? Oh, is it it's a plane. Yeah, take them out. Take them out. And obviously you got the naval units as well as the land ones. Land ones are more like the tanks you saw. There's a diddy little bot who's going to get decimated when my units come over. My bot army. What? I have no idea how that keeps getting shot down. But anyway, guys, I need to take a quick break, but I will come back to this and I will upload a part 2. So thank you very much, and goodbye.